Hey, what's up, Chips here, and welcome back to another build tutorial. Today I am going to be showing you how to make your own Smith's toy store. And before I start this build, I'd love it if you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button. But anyway, without me wasting any more time, let's hop into the build. Here are all the materials that you will need. The plot of land you'll need for this build is 28 by 28 blocks. So first up, just starting from this point here, I'm going to go across 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on this 10th block, I'm going to place one grey stained glass pane. And then I'm going to go across 9 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll give us a row of 10 in total. And the next up, just on either side, I'm going to go across by 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just do the exact same thing on the other side. And then after that, just on this left hand side, starting from this block, I'm going to go across another 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to do the exact same thing on the other side here. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after that, just on either end, I'm going to go across a final 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just doing the same thing on the other side. And then once the outline of the windows are done, I've got some light blue concrete here. And just on this point, I'm just going to build all the way going around. So I'm just building all the way around one end from the border. So I'm just going to do this all the way around until I meet up with the other point. Just here. And then just coming to the front, I'm going to destroy these 4 blocks just at the front here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's just going to be room for our doorway that we'll build later on. And then coming to this blue wall, I'm just going to build this up so it's another 3 high. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to build this wall all the way going around until I meet up with the end of the blue wall just there. And then once that wall has been built up, I'm just going to build up these 2 windows so they're 4 high in total. And then once both windows have been built up with some light blue stained glass panes here, just from this point I'm going to go up by 3. And then just 3 on the other side. And then I'm just going to bring these out just by 1 more. And then just as on door handles, I'm going to place 2 diorite walls just either side. And then with some more grey stained glass, I'm just going to fill in this top row to join with the other side. And then next up, with some light blue concrete, I'm just going to build 3 blocks up going all the way around this whole outline. So if I just start here, for example, I'm going to build up by 3. And I'm just going to build this up going all the way around this whole edge. And then once this whole wall has been built up by 3 with some white concrete just on this back wall here, I'm just going to build this going all the way across. And I'm just going to build this all the way up to the top just to cover this whole back blue wall. And then once that back wall has been filled in with some more grey stained glass panes, I'm just going to build these going all the way along the whole wall. And then just on top of all the glass panes that we place with some grey concrete, I'm just going to build this on top, going all the way around. And then once that's built, I'm just going to extend this outward by just 1 block. So I'm just going to do this going all the way around. And the next up, we're just going to fill up this ceiling here. So again, with some more of the grey concrete, From this point, I'm just going to go across by 2 blocks. And I'm just going to go all the way around this whole roof just by 2 blocks thick. So I'm just going to do this going all the way around the perimeter. The next up, I'm just going to lay out where all my skylights are going to go. So again, with some grey concrete for the first skylight. From this point, I'm going to go across, so it's 5 in total. Then I'm just going to build a line across there. Just be where our front skylight will be. And then next up, from this point, I'm just going to build this all the way across to the other end. And then just on this left hand side here, I'm just going to go across 2 and then build this all the way to the other end. And then I'm just going to mirror that on this side as well. And then just from this block here, I'm just going to go all the way across just to the back. And then do the exact same thing from this block as well. And then on either end, I just realised we've got to build it out by 1 more. So just from this point, just going to thicken this by 1. And do the exact same thing on the other side. And then just along this row here, I'm just going to bring this out by 1 more. And then just in the middle here, so from these 2 middle blocks, so they should be 5 away from each side, I'm just going to build these going all the way up to the other end. And now we know where we want to put our skylights, we can now start filling them in. So in the middle of each hole, I'm just going to place 4 white concrete in the centre going all the way across. With some grey stained glass, I'm just going to fill all the blank areas up. So now all of our skylights are filled in, we can now get on with the logo for the shop. So with some yellow concrete, just in these middle 4 blocks, I'm going to place 4 just here. And then either side, just 1 more below. I'm just going to place 4 yellow wool either side. And the next up, we need to create some banners for the letters on this sign. So let's get our good old loom here. Let's place this down. So for the S with yellow banners, and then we're going to need this bottom one. And then we're going to need this little diagonal one as well, just like that. And then I'm just going to border this off with the border for our S. And then for our M, let's get ourselves another yellow banner here. But next, then we need some more red dye. But first up, we're just going to need this kind of upside down triangle just here. And then with some yellow dye, I'm going to use this little pattern just above that. And then either side, I'm just going to add 1 kind of yellow stripe. Sorry, yellow stripe, 1 red stripe just on the left side. And then also 1 red stripe just on the right side. And then finally, with some more yellow dye, just going to go all the way around, and that'll give us our M. Then for our Y banner, just place our yellow banner in here, and then with some red dye, just place 1 in there. Then I'm just going to get this diagonal just here, and then I'm going to get some yellow dye, and then I'm just going to half this. So if we use that shape, just going to half that, and then again with some more red dye, we're going to use the other diagonal, just like this, and that'll give us a Y shape. And then finally, with our yellow dye, just going to go around that, and that'll give us our Y. And then for the T, again we're going to add just 1 red here, and then we're going to add this top one here, and then with 1 final red, 1 line going straight down, and then again let's border that one off. And then for the H, again just going to do 1 left one, 1 left line, then a right line, and then 1 middle one, and then again bordering it all off. And then we're going to use another S on the end, so we don't need any more banners for that. So now we've got our banners, let's place them. So I'm going to add my S there, my M there, my Y there, my T, my H, and then my S again. And that'll give us our nice Smith's logo. And then just to finish off the logo with some red carpet, I'm just going to place these on top. So next up, I've got some clay here, and then just from this point of the shop from this left point. I'm just going to place this one under all the glass panes that we placed. So I'm just going to start doing the outline for all the floor. So just doing this all the way around. And then finally, with some smooth stone, I'm just going to follow it going all the way around the shop. I'm just going to encase the shop in all of this stone. Now this bit's always optional in my build tutorial, just neatens off the build a bit. And then once all the smooth stone's been placed around it, I'm just going to get rid of all of these markings because we don't need them anymore. And then moving on to the inside with some more of this clay, I'm just going to fill in this entire area with all of the clay. So once all the floors filled in, we can now start the interior for our shop. So first, I've got some birch fences here. And firstly, just in between each gap of each skylight, I'm going to place one. And then I'm just going to place one on the left and the right hand side as well. And then I'm just going to build each of these down by one more. And then just below each fence, I'm just going to place some of this glowstone. So just doing this for each light all the way around the store. And then once all of our glowstone has been placed with some oak trapdoors, I'm just going to place these surrounding each light. So now for our first lot of shop shelves, and these are going to be mainly just filled with cuddly toys. So I've got some yellow concrete, and then just starting from this block, I'm going to go up by 4. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 4. Then I'm going to go up by another 4. Leave another gap of 4. Then on the end, just go up by a final 4. And then from here, I'm going to go across by 1. And I'm just going to mirror what I've done on here on this side as well. So again, from this point, I'm going to go across 2, and then build this up so it's 4 high. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 4 and go up by 4. One final gap of 4, and then finally just 4 just on the end there. And then next up, just from this point, I'm going to go across 4 and then build up by 1. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. And then finally, just in the middle here, on this 5th block, I'm going to go across by 2, and then just build it up so it's 4 high. And then just for each shelf, I'm just going to fill this up full of loads of different coloured wall blocks. And you can do this randomly, there's no specific way of doing this. So for example, with some yellow, I'm just going to spam these just in each kind of shelf. No particular order, just going where I feel really. So I'm just going to place these kind of randomly. And then I'm going to do that same thing with the rest of our 5 colours here. So again with some blue wool. Let's just add the odd few going all the way around. Then again with our purple. We can have them spilling out as well. I might have them so some blocks are kind of just spilling out. And next we've got some orange, so let's add some of that. And the next, just add some red. And then finally with the green. And now let's get on with our second set of shelves. So with some yellow concrete, just from this point, I'm going to go across 4 blocks. Then on this 5th block, I'm going to place just 2 yellow concrete and then build that up. So it's 4 high. Then I'm going to leave another gap of 4. And then again, just building this so it's 4 high. And then one final gap of 4. And then again, just building that 4 high. And then just for each of these shelves, I'm going to leave a gap of 4. Then I'm just going to mirror what I've done on that side on each other side as well. And then with some quartz slabs, I'm just going to place 8 just on the bottom row of each shelf. And then I'm just going to go up by 2 blocks and then place another row to fill all the shelves up. And now we've got our shelves all filled, we can now fill them up with some custom heads. And if you don't know how to get these, I will show you now. So if you head over to minecraftheads.com, there are loads of custom heads to choose from. So you just type in what you're searching for. And as you can see, there will be loads of heads you can choose from here. And if you choose your one and then copy one of the commands for the correct version, paste it in a command block and that will give you your head. Happy days. All the links for each head will be in the description below. So first up, I got a Rubik's Cube here. Let's place these going all the way across. And next up, let's get some Play-Doh here. Let's place that going all the way across. And then I've got some Lego sets here. Let's place these. Then what we've got next, we've got our toy cars. Let's place these going all the way across. And then we've got our Furbies. Let's place some of these as well. And then just on the other side, we've got a nice little toy house here. Let's place these just all the way around. For some reason, the front doesn't automatically face frontwards. So you have to place it on an angle I found. But there we are. There are our toy houses. And there we have all our shelves filled up with some toys. And next up for our checkout. So I've got some blue concrete here. And just from this point, let's go across one more block and another. And just on this block, so on this 3rd block, I'm going to place 1 blue concrete. And then I'm just going to go up by 1 and then across by 4. I'm just going to mirror that on this side as well. So from this block, let's go across 2 and then on the 3rd one, let's place 1 more blue. Place 1 just on the right hand side and then another 4 going across. And then with some polished diorite stairs, I'm just going to place 2 just on top here. And the same just on this side. And just behind each stair, I'm just going to add 1 birch sign. And then just on top of each counter, I'm just going to add some yellow carpet. And then just for some carpet in the middle here, with some grey carpet. From this point, I'm going to go up by 1. Then I'm just going to go across by 4. And then I'm just going to go across so this carpet is 7 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to build this going all the way around. And just going to fill this carpet in. And then just for our Smith's logo here, with some red carpet, I'm going to destroy this block. I'm going to place 1 there. And then with some yellow carpet, let's destroy this one and this one just here. So now let's add some bears to the store. So I've got an armor stand. Just going to place 1 on the left hand side here. And then another one on the right hand side. Now I've just got some plain leather armor here. I'm just going to place these on each armor stand. And then I've got a bear custom head. And I'm just going to place these on each stand. Just like that. And then I'm just going to add 2 more of these bears just outside the store. And that is our toy store all complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And I'll see you in the next one. So thanks for watching and have a good day.